One of the most commonly asked questions in Darktide is, how do I become a better player? My answer to that question is sounds. You have to listen for sounds. Now in Darktide, they have indicators of incoming damage, one of them being melee and the other being ranged. I will demonstrate here in front of me the melee attack sound. So as soon as he's about to engage with me, you can hear that swoosh sound. So as soon as you hear that swoosh sound, you want to switch to your melee and prevent any damage taken. Now you don't necessarily have to actually face the direction of the attack. You can actually block from behind as well. As you can see here, I'm still blocking his attack even though he's behind me. Now the next engagement is ranged. For range, you want to be prepared and quickly think of your next step before you get engaged with the range unit. So whether it be using a deflector and an organ shield to block the bullets, or dodging and taking some cover, or even going in close quarters with those range units. If you go in close quarters, you will force those range units to bring out their melee weapons and then go in close combat with you. So here is the range engagement sound for you guys. So that's the range engagement sound. If you guys want to hear it again, here it is. As you can see there, as you prep up to them, they'll be forced to go in close combat with you, and from there you could go hand to hand with them. Now when engaging range units in Darktide, you want to try to minimize as much as damage as possible. One of the best way to doing this is using slides and dodges. So I will be spawning a couple of shooters in front of me, and basically what you want to do is that when you're sprinting towards them, when you see that muzzle flash, that is when you slide. In doing so, you guys could avoid all their bullets or even partially of their bullets. So here's a good example of that, guys. Now as you saw there, I avoided all his barrage by just sliding. I'll give you guys another example here. Now as you saw there, I avoided his damage again. So if you guys utilize slides effectively, you could actually block a lot or avoid a lot of damage in Darktide. You can also avoid sniper shots. In this example, I'll spawn a sniper in front of me. So all you have to do is remember, get that timing right. So you're sprinting towards a sniper, you see that muzzle flash, that is when you slide. So here we go, guys. Alright, let's do that one more time. As you saw there, you just wait for that muzzle flash and then slide. So if you guys utilize slide and dodges effectively, you could avoid unnecessary damage in the game. I hope this helped, guys. Alright guys and gals, in this segment of the video, I'll show you guys how to push and block certain enemies. For our first demonstration here, we have the Poxburster. The Poxburster is fairly simple. All you want to do is basically wait for the Poxburster to come close to you and lunge. And as soon as he lunges, you push him and then back away by doing a dodge. So here's an example. Bam. So just wait for that lunge. As soon as he lunges, you push him, back away. For our next enemy type, we'll have the Chaos Hound. Now the Chaos Hound is a little tricky, but not so tricky. It's actually pretty easy to block the dog. Fat Truck has given us a lot of leeway. All you have to do is wait for that dog to pounce, and as soon as you see that dog's face right up on your screen, that's when you push and block. So here's an example. Push and block. Wait, let's do that one more time so people get a better view. Let's go, dog. Bam. There you go. That's how you handle the dog. Some people have the biggest tendency that some people have is that they push and block way too early, and as soon as they push and block too early, the dog pounces them. So you want to wait for that dog's face to come to your screen. Now, if you're still struggling with the dog in any fashion or any way, there is a safer alternative, and the safer alternative is just by basically hiding behind some kind of obstruction. So for example, I could use this pillar right here and hide behind the pillar, and the dog will have to get close to me to get to me. So, do a quick example. Let's spawn the dog here. So as you saw there, the dog has to get really close to me to get to me. And when he's that close, you could just take care of him from there by pushing him and then giving him a good spanking. Now, the next enemy type that we have is the mutant. The mutant is, from my viewers and my stream, a lot of common question is, how and when do I know that the mutant is going for me? The trick behind the mutant is that you want to pay attention to his left arm. As soon as you see his left arm raised up, that means he's going for you. So here's a good example. Pay attention to that left arm. You see that left arm go up? Let's do it one more time. See that left arm? It goes up at the last second. As soon as it goes up at the last second, that means it's going for you. Now, it's a different story when the Chaos Mutant is actually right next to you. When he's right next to you, you have to actually wait for him to brace himself like that, and then dodge, because you won't have time to react to for that left arm. So that's how you know when the mutant is actually coming for you. You just pay attention to the left arm right here. Now, the last enemy type and disabler is the netter or the trapper. And the trapper is really simple. Everyone should know by now how to dodge a trapper, but you just wait for that gun to shoot. As soon as you hear that gun shoot, that's when you dodge. So you just wait for that gun to shoot. You see that gun shoot, you dodge. So there you go, and there you have it. Pretty easy, simple stuff. Now, it is common tendency for everyone to try and save a fallen comrade, but I'm giving you guys this example of why it is better not to be a hero. The video playing in the background is a good example of just that. We have 3 of us here trying to save a down teammate who's caught in a bad spot. As soon as we get to our down teammate, we try to save that person by using our grenades or special abilities, but at the end of it all, it was just not enough. In exchange to save this person, we gave up our good positioning and lost a lot of our HP. Now, at this point, as you can see, our fallen comrade perishes and we are split up, struggling to survive and not die. I try to reposition myself and get to a better spot, but my remaining teammates and I are separated, and later you will see that I get pounced by a dog, and our valiant rescue ultimately just becomes our demise. All of this happened because of one person who was in a bad spot, and we try to save that person. Guys, it is always best to read the situation, especially in pub matches, and recognize if a fallen teammate is savable or not. Also, you can remember, like in Darktide, you could always let your teammate die and then retreat back to get a better spawn point for that person. I hope everyone that watches this can learn from it. So, I do appreciate everyone that stuck around to the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please hit that like and subscribe. It goes a long way for me. It just shows me I'm doing something right with with some Darktide stuff. If you did want to see me on Twitch, I do stream 5 days of the week, with the exception of either Wednesday or Saturday or Sunday. So if you guys want to see me, I do help my viewers or play with my viewers as well. I'll be in the description below. And if you guys did want to see more stuff or want to have any comments, please comment on the sections below. Thank you guys. Have a great day.